Welcome to the Fine Music Guide on flute care. Swabbing your flute. Flutes should be swabbed after every playing session to remove moisture from inside the instrument. Not doing this can cause damage to the pads and head joint cork. Swabbing a flute requires a cleaning rod and cleaning gauze. Both of these come with new flutes, but can be purchased separately at a low cost. It is important to use a thin cloth, as a thick cloth may get stuck. The first step in swabbing your flute is to disassemble it into its three parts. We've got the head joint, the main body, and the foot joint. Now with the cleaning gauze, just insert a corner of it into the eye of the cleaning rod and wrap the cloth around the top. This will prevent the rod from scratching the inside of the flute. Now twist the rest of the cloth around the length of the rod. Starting with the foot joint, insert the rod and cloth, twisting to remove all of the moisture, making sure to not place extra pressure on the keys as you are holding it. Do not force the cleaner in. If it doesn't fit, rewind the gauze cloth around the rod, but slightly looser. To clean the main body, insert the rod and cloth, while twisting slowly. Do not attempt to reach all of the way through the flute from one end. Aim for the middle and then turn the flute around and do the same from the other end. Again, making sure you do not place excessive pressure on the keys as you are holding it. For the head joint, we need to be careful to not damage the cork. Insert the rod so that you can see the swab through the sound hole, but do not push hard against the cork. Then carefully twist the rod and cloth around a few times and pull it back out. Now your flute will be moisture free. Make sure you do not keep the swab in your case, as this can place extra pressure on the keys when your case is closed. Also, make sure to let the cloth dry out after using it. Polishing your flute. As your flute is silver plated, it may tarnish over time due to your perspiration and its exposure to the air, meaning that the metal will start to have a darkish tinge in places. This does not affect the sound of your instrument. Keeping your flute looking new is possible, but to do so you must wipe it down every time you use it and always store it in the case. Fingerprints should be cleaned off with a non-treated cloth, which most new flutes come with. This will prevent tarnish from occurring. If your flute does become tarnished, simply rub a silver polishing cloth on the affected area and it should easily disappear. Do not use liquid silver polish on flutes, as this can get under the mechanism and cause damage to the pads and cork. Now that your flute has been swabbed and polished, it is ready to go in its case until your next playing session. If the cleaning swab becomes stuck in your flute, contact Windcraft Repair to have it safely removed. Windcraft are also able to remove tarnish in hard to reach areas when you bring your flute in for its general service.